My mother was the most beautiful woman I ever saw. All I am, I owe to my mother. I attribute my success in life to the moral, intellectual, and physical education I received from her. I conceive a knowledge of books is the basis upon which other knowledge is to be built. 99% of failures come from people who make excuses. Discipline is the soul of an army. It makes small numbers formidable, procures success to the weak, and esteem to all. Few men have virtue to withstand the highest bidder. I hope I shall possess firmness and virtue enough to maintain what I consider the most enviable of all titles, the character of an honest man. Paper money has had the effect in your state that it will ever have to ruin commerce, oppress the honest, and open the door to every species of fraud and injustice. Real men despise battle, but will never run from it. Worry is the interest paid by those who borrow trouble. Be courteous to all, but intimate with few, and let those be well tried before you give them your confidence. A sensible woman can never be happy with a fool. Labor to keep alive in your breast that little spark of celestial fire called conscience. Guard against the impostures of pretended patriotism. Be not glad at the misfortune of another, though he may be your enemy. Let your heart feel for the afflictions and distress of everyone. We should not look back unless it is to derive useful lessons from past errors and for the purpose of profiting by dearly bought experience. Perseverance and spirit have done wonders in all ages. It is absolutely necessary for me to have persons that can think for me, as well as execute orders. To persevere in one's duty and be silent is the best answer to calumny. It is better to offer no excuse than a bad one. A bad war is fought with a good mind. Let us therefore animate and encourage each other and show the whole world that a freeman contending for liberty on his own ground is superior to any slavish mercenary on earth. Happiness depends more upon the internal frame of a person's own mind than on the externals in the world. Experience teaches us that it is much easier to prevent an enemy from posting themselves than it is to dislodge them after they have got possession. The great rule of conduct for us in regard to foreign nations is in extending our commercial relations to have with them as little political connection as possible. There is nothing which can better deserve our patronage than the promotion of science and literature. Knowledge is in every country the surest basis of public happiness. If freedom of speech is taken away, then dumb and silent we may be led, like sheep to the slaughter. The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph. No punishment, in my opinion, is too great for the man who can build his greatness upon his country's ruin. I hold the maxim, no less applicable to public than to private affairs, that honesty is always the best policy. We must consult our means rather than our wishes. To encourage literature and the arts is a duty which every good citizen owes to his country. Associate yourself with men of good quality if you esteem your own reputation, for it is better to be alone than in bad company. Individuals entering into society must give up a share of liberty to preserve the rest. There is nothing so likely to produce peace as to be well prepared to meet the enemy.